Well, hello friends, and welcome to Bernal, Mexico. Bernal is a small town about 1 hour east of Queretaro, and the reason why I'm in Bernal is to hike this. So this is Peña de Bernal. Peña de Bernal is the tallest monolith in Mexico, and it's actually the third tallest monolith in the entire world. It's about 1,400 feet high, and I plan on hiking it tomorrow morning. First, let's go take a quick look around town. Well friends, it's the next morning. It's a nice cool morning. It was 4 degrees Celsius when I got up this morning, so nice and crisp and refreshing up here in the Mexican mountains. So the trail to hike La Peña, it opens at 8 o'clock. It does tend to get a little bit busy in the afternoon, so it's about 7:30 right now, so we're gonna head up. Okay, I'm going to start climbing. It's 30 pesos to access the site. Although the gates are open, I'm here a little bit earlier and there was no one at the ticket booth. But there was a lad there who said, oh yeah, you can just go up and hike, just pay when you come back. So okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll pay when I come back down. I didn't know you could access it before the gates officially opened, or I would have came here for sunrise. I think that would have been a great view. But so far, it's pretty easy. We're very well marked out, and there's lots of little places to stop and rest and take pictures. Well, the views just keep getting better. Okay, at this point there's no more steps. I think it's going to be a rock scramble from here up. I would suggest some good footwear, because these rocks are pretty slick and slippery. You don't want to slide off of here. They do give you this rope to hang on to, so you could use that. Well, at this point, I think I'm getting close to the end of this trail. The rocks are really polished here, so just be careful. It's a long way down. Okay, so this is as far as you can go on your own on foot. To get to the very top, you need a special permit and rock climbing gear, because it is literally a sheer rock face from this point up. So friends, here's the view from on top of Peña de Bernal. So let's climb out here on this rock face. We'll take a look from there. So there's the little town of Bernal. It's actually not that big a town. I think it's only 3,000 or 4,000 people, something like that. It's a small town. Well, I'll tell you, getting here was actually easier than I thought. Looking at this rock from down below, like, it is steep. It's basically straight up. I thought it was going to be a much more sheer incline of a climb. But the way they have it set up, the trail is actually marked out very well, and it's very well maintained, and they have so many zigzagging switchbacks. It's actually a fairly easy trail to climb, except for those couple of spots where the rocks are really polished and smooth. I had to put the camera away and use both hands. I wouldn't say it was a difficult hike. It was probably moderate, with a couple of areas just to be careful with. So friends, the difference between a monolith and a mountain is basically a monolith is just a standalone solitary rock that's not a part of an adjoining mountain range. It just stands alone all by itself. And friends, being here on this rock, it reminds me of Matthew chapter 7 in the Bible. Jesus Christ tells us that whoever hears his words and does them is like a wise man who builds his house upon a rock. And when storms come and rains come and floods come, that house will stand because it's built upon a rock. But a man who builds his house upon the sand, well, when those same storms come and those same trials come, that house is not going to stand. It's going to fall. And he says, great is the fall of that house. Now, when you become a Christian, that does not absolve you of hardships and trials. You're still going to have sickness and sadness and tribulations in this world. With this faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, this faith that's set upon a rock, when you have those hard times in your life, when you have sickness and sadness and death or depression, anxiety, friends, you no longer have to carry that burden on your own. You no longer have to wake up every single day trying to carry this weight all by yourself. You can go to the one and place all that burden onto the one who judges the world righteously. That's his offer to you because he loves you. So friends, may you find this faith in the rock of the Lord Jesus Christ. May you find salvation for your soul, and more importantly, may you find peace and hope while we're here waiting to enter into eternity, which will happen for all of us one day. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure. Have a blessed day, everyone.